you can do?
What, in the houses?
No, you know cooking pots?
Yeah.
You know how the
Oh my god, there's a deer running for Cherno.
Is that two of them? They're the ones I saw in Prig.
That is brilliant!
They ran away from me.
Run, Bambi! Run!
Run while you still can.
You're free! Then all you see is an army of fresh spawns with frying pans chasing after it.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
you see how the stick was OP last update?
Hey, buddy. What's
The
up?
cooking
New
pot
patch!
is OP.
New patch! Woo!
New patch!
And Jade, I'm running to your town.
Buddy, there's a guy in Cherno.
Okay, my kid's just draw.
Sound muted.
Sorry, mate, what's up? Well, get the hell out of Cherno, mate. Loot up north.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Sound
Oh, he was really happy with this patch. He's really ecstatic, bless him.
It's beautiful, guys.
I'm really fucking happy with this patch so far.
Oh, we can get back to
Everyone
normal.
is.
Normal.
It's taken 2 minutes and I got proposed to and a baseball bat. Right? It's fucking everything a woman ever wants.
Hey guys, Wolverine here on Standalone. Update 0.58 patch. And it's been almost 2 months and it's finally here, guys. And as usual, in the last couple patch videos, I'll give you the rundown on all the new stuff that's added in this patch. So we're going to be covering loot, vehicles, military, and new items. Well, new stuff that's been implemented. So first things first, we are going to cover first and foremost the loot system, which is the most important due to, well, it was an overload on 0.57 due to all the gear you could have in the Electro, which is not the case anymore. It's a lot more leveled, it's a lot more persistence is in, and it's just you find the right stuff at the right locations. And as you see in here, I've just found a sword, which is kind of like that wooden ladder, wooden stairs is it's a castle spawn item, so that's why I found a sword there. So swords are easier to find. So we're gonna cover the police station first. Police stations was like that only actual thing which was correct in 5.7. You would find police stuff at a police station. So, well, the good news is the police clothing is back in, the uniforms, the navy blue. So it covers, you got your racks, you got your CR75s, you got your stab vests, you got your oral riot gear, normal police uniforms, ballistic helmets and visors, and I'm not sure about an MP5. I have not seen any MP5s yet, so don't judge me on that. If you do find one, let me know in the comments so I can add that to the animation on the video so everyone else knows if there's MP5s are spawnable in the police station. I've come across about half a dozen police stations and not one MP5, so unless they're a very rare spawn. But yeah, they're good to gear up, as you can see. Just get, some extra better clothing compared to your default gear. Good possible chance of getting a gun, like a rack with ammo or CR75 with the magazine clip. As you can see, I saw an MP5 buttstock, so it must be spawnable because it wasn't the last patch, so we don't know. So, and yeah, so that's the police station covered. Loot and houses is a lot more stable now. You would find what you would expect in a house: clothing, food, and drink. As you can see, water bottle on the table, clothing underneath the table. It's a bit more realistic. So on the coast now, if you need food and drink and clothing, then you would check your houses. By the rare chance that the odd weapon does spawn at houses, but they are rarer to find, and as far as I know, there's no guaranteed house that will always guarantee to spawn your weapon in, so you just gotta keep checking houses. That's the whole point of looting, So you might be lucky to find a lower tier weapon, maybe a shotgun, a handgun, and even a Mosin or a trumpet, those kind of weapons. But the loot rates of weapons spawning in now, you're not going to find an automatic at the coast anymore, so that's the good news. Police cars are now random spawns and spawn in most towns. They aren't static anymore, and they do provide the right loot anymore. It's not just basic clothing, they actually spawn in police stuff, so more police uniforms, shotgun pistol grips with the ammo, handcuffs. So it's practically like another police station loot spawn. As you can see, I found a visor for the Gorka helmet. So the police car does spawn the rarer chance of better gear, such as the shotgun, possibly the MP5, rack. So always be sure to check out the police cars, because always a decent handful of loot to find. New items been added in. It's usually at the scrapyard section, which they are fridges, which are used to store items in, which I think you can pick them up if you got enough room. I think it's 2x8, so I haven't picked one up yet, but the storage is there if you want to stash something in there for the meantime, so as you can see. So yeah, they're worth checking out, guys, if you find one, if you want to sort out a base tent kind of thing. Story tents, pretty good loot. They've kind of been tweaked, so assault vests aren't always spawning in. Dumbed down a little bit, but as you can see, still stuff that spawns in. The odd military gear, boots, combat boots, SKSs, pistol grip shotguns. So it's still an AKA handguards, all that kind of stuff. So it's still quick, worth a quick loot if you buy story, just in case you can find that rare military ingredient you need. A couple more tents, as you can see, which are going to spawn in more clothing, boots, all that kind of stuff. So basic military loot, which it's been sorted out a bit now. The clothing is better, in my opinion, so far. Crash sites are not static anymore, which is ironic considering the place I found this crash site was at a static location north of Story. They disappear every 4 hours and reappear at a new place, so it's worth keeping an eye out at your crash site location spawn points now. It's worth checking out. The loot doesn't seem to change that much, the same kind of stuff. Standard bullets are back though, for the M4 and the AUG and the AK-101. All the optics and all that spawning in. Tan tactical jackets, which is we haven't seen many of them in the previous patch, so it's worth noting. And a new item, the UMSC trousers, which are woodlands. They look nice, more of a tan effect if you want to go for it. So yeah, keep an eye out for crash sites, guys, because they are spawning all across the map now, so worth keeping an eye out. Now we're going on to the Northwest Airfield, which is going to question to you now. Is it worth coming up here? Is it worth leaving the coast, come all the way up north to get military grade weapon? Well, I hope this answers your question. An M4. It's back. The M4 is back. I can't believe it when I saw it, and I was just like so ecstatic to find that weapon, which was so rare in 5.7. So I can confirm it, guys. M4s are in 0.58, and as you can see here as well, I saw an AUG. So from my conclusion is these type of tents, these green oval bunkers, are, in my opinion, the best loot generating other than crash sites, which funny enough I haven't found any weapons at the crash site yet, but UMP and SVD. But the next thing you want to go for are these tents, because guaranteed, well, not guaranteed chance, but the most likely chance of spawning automatics, NATO weapons, which were hard to find in the last patch. So I can confirm it, guys. M4s are back. So what does that mean for these barracks, which have always been favoured for finding automatics in the past? Well, I've kind of got some bad news. These barracks are not good for weapon spawning anymore. The only thing I can actually say is worth checking for is if you want Gorka clothing. The Gorka clothing's back, so that's good because let's not forget it's waterproof. So that's what you need because the rain is back in now. So we gotta make sure we either have a raincoat or Gorka. So it's worth coming up here if you want the camouflage waterproof clothing. So also they spawn in plate carriers and also assault vests and high capacity vests. So they are still coming up to check out if you want to get the military clothing. So but other than that, to look for your weapons, it's the green oval barracks as stated from the previous clip. A new barrack has been added to military areas. They are bunkers again, like the beds for the soldiers. These type of buildings. If you were a DayZ mod player, you'd recognise these were like in Taviana, so they've been imported over. And these are good for scopes, you know, like the PU scopes, the odd NATO scope, binoculars, and loose ammo like the SKS. So not the best gear to find, but still, it's still worth looking into. And as I said before, it's still military loot, but it's just not the best. I don't know if it's just the server I was on at the time, but it's still worth checking out, guys, you know, to experiment, see the new stuff. So on the previous version, you usually got shot on sight and always in a battle anywhere you went from the coast to military, so it was just pure PvP, which I had enough. So after experimenting, checking a load of areas, we're on our way to Vereznik Barracks, ditching it, or via a military base, whichever one you want to call it. And so what does that mean? Because the loot weapons didn't really spawn in the certain locations, such as the barracks, tanks, prison building, and let's find out.
Okay, game faces on.
Hello, old friend. Mr. Bible.
Okay, stay close to me.
Okay, I'll go to the one on the right.
Yeah.
Guy in here.
Where?
This right one.
You want to
Hey,
intro?
bud. Wanna get on the ground for us? We're gonna wait. Alright. Go check the rooms.
Listen, buddy, we don't want any. We're just here to explore, so.
Okay, fine. I come out without a weapon, okay?
Promise, dude.
Sounds good.
I promise I won't do anything. I'm recording, I'm streaming, so don't worry about it. We all just want
I
to.
put my weapon away.
Yeah, no
Okay,
weapon
I put
out.
my weapon away.
Okay then.
Okay, sounds good.
Put your weapon away then. Okay. Don't kill him.
I won't.
Don't.
I won't. I'm friendly.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
How about we do this in this room? So I to him and everything.
What's your name?
Not giving us any answers.
What's your
Just
name?
Talking to friends.
Are you speaking to someone?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to.
Okay.
Speak. My name is Alex. Hi.
Oh, nice to meet you, Alec. I'm Wolverine, and this is Ben. We're just having a look at the new patch, really. So we're not here for any action. We're just getting used to what's new and all that.
What? You are Wolverine?
Yes. Hi.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
Hi. I love your channel.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Oh, cheers.
That's
Nah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Are you streaming now?
Yes, I'm streaming now. So,
Cool. Hey, that's my friend. He's my friend. He's my friend.
I fucking knew it was
Hey,
the second
buddy.
one, you sod. I thought why you went quiet and not chatting for a bit.
Hey, buddy.
So there we have it. there's actually friendly people again in 5.8, and maybe because it's just new and everyone's just getting used to the server, the new patch, but it was really nice to meet some friendly people again, and in a military zone, may I add. That could have gone so badly if that was on 5.7. It wouldn't have been like this, and I met someone who is a fan of my channel, so that's nice. It's always nice to meet someone who likes what I do, so yeah. So that's prompted you guys, try to interact and be a little bit more friendly. So after saluting and saying goodbye to new friend, I just wanted to show you guys, is it worth heading to Veresnik? Well, you got your 4 barracks which spawn in Gorka clothing and plates. You got one of these new barracks which spawn in loose ammo, PU scopes and clothing as well. And what about the prison, do you say? Well guys, no clothing or weapons, nothing spawns in the prison anymore, so these buildings are obsolete for this patch. They are not worth checking. I believe it's something to do with the wall glitch, but I don't know, so it's not worth checking those prisons anymore. It's obsolete. The garrisons, they've been nerfed. Watch post, sorry. They've been nerfed. No weapons spawn. Maybe the rare weapon. It seems to just spawn medical stuff like paramedic kind of clothing and medical items. So it's worth checking out if you haven't got a hospital near and you see one of these outposts. It's worth just checking if you wanted to grab a couple of medical stuff. Tents also don't seem to be spawning anything in, so Veresnik barracks, guys, it's it doesn't look promising you're gonna get much action here. You don't know, but obviously it's not the place to come if you want to get a better weapon, so I just wanted to run that past you guys because it saves you a journey, unless you wanted to explore and find out for yourself. So after Veresnik, next stop is at Mashinko Tents. Is it worth coming to Mashinko Tents? I think so. As you can see, there's a lot of tent spawns, and got one of those oval green barracks and just a lot of items. What you're going to find here, if you come to these tents, you're going to find a lot of clothing again, more military clothing. You're going to find loose ammo, that sort of stuff, the odd magazine. As you can see, there was a AK mag there, and so I'm just going to pick that up. They are a lot rarer now. I mean, I'm kind of glad the AK mags have been taken away because I got so bored of the 5.7 patch, so good riddance to him. These tents also spawn AKs, AK-74, AK-74U, so a lot rarer to find, but they are there if you are willing to look for them. But as stated, I'm just tired of the 5.7 patch. I don't want the AKs, so. But they're at the tents, so Northwest Airfield and Mashinko tents. Chances are of them spawning, so worth checking out. Zelnogorsk military section, not very good. Again, tank spawns, no weapons, and the broken down V3Ss don't spawn anything, and also the military prisons don't spawn any items, anything like that. So the only two useful things are the two different types of barracks, which you've got your basic stuff which can spawn in, and your normal twin barracks, which are obviously good for Gorka clothes and any assault vests. And it also has a guard post, garrison thing, and obviously that's for medical stuff. So if you're passing Zelnogorsk, it's worth checking out, but don't have too many high hopes for a good weapon spawning in, so it's just one of them. So there's my outtake on the loot spawning, guys. I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of where to go to get better weapons. I hope that gives you a clear idea on the military zone and just general it looks more promising. I mean, I've got a flipping M4, so I'm happy about that, and it just looks more stable. I don't know, it just feels a lot better with all the gear. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and comment, let me know what you think, and if not, please subscribe. Just click that subscribe button. This is a 1 out of 3 part 5.8 patch video, because in the other 2 videos I'm going to be covering new stuff and vehicles, so be sure to check them out. The links will be in the description, or keep an eye on my YouTube homepage, as I'll be updating them soonish also. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Take care. Bye.